run now from the 30.
Here we go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs, pushing through the contact. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
In motion right, Dobbs. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
What you think about rap, man? Especially down a little bit. Oh, man.
Look at this
Trying to use 9 to 5.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game,
I said, find you a 9 to 5. Find you a 9 to 5.
They exceeded that number.
No, that's what you gotta tell a nigga, TJ. Find you a 9 to 5. Find you a 9 to 5.
Love looking to throw it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be a Green Bay first down.
Well, I'm trying to get you to understand, man.
Here to start the season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the whole crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
I'm playing my league game right now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more.
Yeah, I'm playing my league game.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space.
So I know I can push it, man.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, that's P.I.
And he's able to get this one out.
That nigga bumped the shit out of my nigga.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing. Love.
Wow, they ain't even let me jump for that, bro. Get out of here.
Down the right sideline.
They ain't let me jump for this shit. That shit fake as hell.
Against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw
him
converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play.
T.O., what you own? What you own, cuz?
They have drawn up here a little bit.
What you own, cuz?
12 yards needed to
You
get
gonna hop off?
Down. Working from the gun, Mahomes delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And they're able to corral them right
that's out of here.
And that's short of the first down.
You gonna smoke all them
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Shamrocks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
I fuck with you guys, yo, chat. Fuck with you, chat. But about to get out of here, bro.
So
Make
after the
ends meet.
touchdown, here's
You know,
Dicker out to kick this one off.
You know, I'm gonna fuck with you guys later, bud.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Yo. What it do, Val?
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Remember last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown.
Turn this heat on. That chili.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a
slow start,
but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Black shot.
What you on, TJ?
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Man, ain't no way he overran this shit. This shit's so fake.
Just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He's going to air one
Ooh,
out.
that big burnt. Ooh, okay.
Shot couldn't connect. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw them?
And that's caught inside the 35.
This is so fake.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Shamrocks strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This shit fake.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Fighting his way through contact. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Somebody grabbed a motorcycle.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs.
Oh, he dropped it.
And it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Blue striker. Trail green.
Guard and post score.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Here we go, set. Fury, yellow. Rail, yellow. Slide blue. Green jack. Ready?
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have...
Ready. Hut.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Black Ultra.
You know, I ain't going, yo, bitch.
Them folks ass ain't protecting my boy, dog.
Hey, why you didn't turn your screen on, bud?
Not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic.
I told you to push.
On the scoreboard.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now the first carry here for the running back. And a short gain here down to the 22.
I told
Give
you.
him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I said I told you to request.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do come up with their first points of the game. But, Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
I can bitch ass all this spinning.
Before he's brought down.
43.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
43, 15. Attack. I rip left. Yellow. Attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of
Field goal and no defense. That's all we can give up.
brings up third down.
He might try to try it.
Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers
Field goal or none, defense. All we can give up.
34-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there.
You gotta go score now, J. Lou.
Really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
And why y'all getting blood off the line, dog? Come on.
In this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
On the set.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Love. And his pass incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletes like this one.
Six. Mega. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Ain't no way, bro. You gotta catch that shit.
Nice back-to-back plays
Gopack, you just scared the shit out of me, boy.
My nigga them out here playing like hoes right now.
On now is the Packers punter.
Hell, get quiet, motherfucker. You said that.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
He got some of these hoes, bro.
Shut your ass up.
Ain't no me. Don't feel like getting me shit right now.
White as hell. Yeah, you've been out there too long, folks. I thought there was somebody new in the party. Like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, shut your ass up. You must got no what. You said it. That's
yeah. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are in great shape. First and 10.
Man, I was fucking my team. I don't even know why I even went in here.
Following the interception, Love.
I don't know what you playing, man. Got 7 minutes left. Get that shit out of the way.
And it'll bring up second. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves.
7 more days left. New season.
Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Smith, red. Set, go.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left.
I mean, they don't get that block.
Take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the... Here's a diving catch right side. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hey, 43. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, 15. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Just by writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Wow, they don't even let me jump, bro. This shit fake as hell. That's twice. Fucking pick that and let me jump.
With career touchdown number
Out of here,
125,
dog.
moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
Shit
And the
fake, dog.
Shamrocks continue to pull away here in this first half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Shut your ass up.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Smack, smack. Let's go now.
Shut your ass up.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Fucking butthole.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
I do. He sound like a white boy with a deep voice. With a black voice.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to
Fucking worth for shit.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. And Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Shamrocks have got it on cruise control.
Hood to hood DVDs.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Smash, red. Set, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. Hit as he
Whooping that man there.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 2nd and 10. Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
10 cycles.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
So my nigga can't block to save his life.
I know a lot of niggas.
Turnovers already, and it's been incredible.
I know a lot of niggas that they don't notice when they man is open, but they always notice when they open.
Here we go, set.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
When they open, boy,
Love from the gun on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's
Damn,
taken
Pat.
down. And the defense coming through.
My nigga can't block my line, can't block to save their life, bro.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks.
As soon as I drop back, set.
Now you add 2 more to his total.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will depend on the spot.
I got a Walgreens gift card.
At the 10-yard line.
That two motherfucker little season card.
Facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pitching
I almost forgot the
that term complimentary football. Because them doing that
what?
puts the defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive. Try
Tell you
to
what?
safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Right off the bat, it's a first.
It came out on. It came out to Christmas.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You know that motherfucker waiting on that Squid game to come out.
Those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
That Squid game, that shit, I like it so much. I watched the first season again.
In motion comes the tight end left. Mahomes now to throw.
I ain't even finished the rest of the this last one that's out there. I ain't done with it yet. Still watching.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Bill,
Shit,
the fuck.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
give me
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Shamrocks just continue to roll. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
What? I tried to glass that motherfucker.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
So how about this? They'll change it at the line.
They go with Jacobs. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw him off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never questioned in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
2nd and 5. Love wants to shift things around. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got
Shit, Craig, that what type of day it be?
On that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away, choosing your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
That nigga love selling me, bro.
On EA Sports.
I'm out, Jordan Love.
You done, Pack?
Nah, it's 4th quarter.
Alright, man, hurry that shit up.
You want your red beat?
Man, bitch, didn't I beat you last
He won't try to hurry up. Y'all hear the shit that he listening to in the background. It's blowing him. He ready to have fun now.
Oh, man,
Defense now with multiple interceptions in the game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice plays. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take
one of them bitches down.
What you want to do, bitch?
Opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
So still lots of work left to do, but here
And
this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Oh, this bitch right here.
Down hard at the end of that one.
Uber. Little C's. Oh, the Mike just don't like, who is it? Uber.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Gets past one man. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out. Would not allow
Who's it? Uber.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown.
With your piece of pizza.
Xavier Worthy. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Shamrocks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was
for real.
Add on to that big lead.
He's silly as hell.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Love looking to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Throwing. Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to
Stupid bitches.
really bad. And with a successful 2-point try,
Like it buckets.
out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run.
Now you see me,
Does if you
man.
decide not to bring
Just like
extra
hocus
people or extra
pocus.
pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And it looks like this one won't work. And the ball is knocked out. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ooh.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, 57, yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Here's Mahomes to throw. flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Wow.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Pacheco diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this
got
one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to pull hard and finish in the end zone.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Love now. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Fucking sign,
to Mixon to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Man, I wasn't even in your fucking screen, bro. Knock it off.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Man, no the fuck I did not, bro. Knock it off.
Talk over what to do next.
Nigga trying to nice excuse though.
They could do anything to try to see.
You was at the where you shoot the ball at?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive
in the corner
on 4th down. They're going for it.
Come on, man.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Working out of the gun. Love. Able to get away. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Love throwing for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I got to run on sideways.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He gets it to Addison.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.
Jordan Love, too many turnovers cost us the game. It's all good.
We don't care.
I ain't talking to you, school is, man.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga.
You know what your ass beat. Are you talking to me?
You both want to show your best, and I think that's
no, I'm cooking, Pack.
Yeah, yes, you better be done. Show yourself.
Some none yet.
You always gotta do something. You gotta walk your dog, feed your goldfish, walk your cat, fix your bottle, smoke.
So what I'm cooking those buckets?
Run to the stove, do the dishes. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Who you talking about? Who you talking about, Pat?
You, nigga.
You say what?